What's good, guys? You are now tapped in with Tappisha, episode 5. I just want to quickly say, why is the ratio like that? Why are you lot not pressing the subscribe button? Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, guys. I am with two special guests. You know, my guests are always lit as fuck anyway. But yeah, I'm gonna let you lot introduce yourselves, guys.
Hi, I'm Sumeya.
And I'm Juana. Hi, guys.
So I met these two beautiful girls on TikTok. Fell in love with their personalities, and yeah, they're on a pod, so it is what it is. How you lot doing today? How's your day been?
It's going all right. Can't complain. Alhamdulillah.
Yeah, same. I can't lie. It's going pretty good right now.
That's good. So obviously, like, I let you lot know the topic and what I wanted to touch on, especially with you, Joanna, because you know the shit we've been seeing on TikTok. You know, Joanna's a little TikTok star, guys. You know, I must feel, I must get excited. You know what I'm saying right now. But yeah, so like, you know how people always talk about heartbreak when it comes to men. Everybody's always on some, we always talk about it, right? Us girls. But nobody ever really talks about like the heartbreak it brings when you lose a friend or you stop talking to a friend. So yeah, like, what do you lot think about that? Like, heartbreak within friendships?
I personally feel like it's sort of like a relationship with your friends. Like, when you lose someone that was there in your life and then they're no longer there, it's like very empty. Like, like I trusted you and you're no longer there no more. And you just gotta like keep it stepping though. I can't lie.
I feel like it's mad when you like least expect it from someone and then it happens. It's like, whoa, like, when did this comfortability happen? like
when did the switch up
like,
happen?
Where's this coming from? And it's just mad because it's like, it's not just a one time, it's continuous. I've noticed with a lot of people, a lot of that shit's going down. It's just mad, really. Like, I've been seeing
100%.
That's facts.
And I'm gonna share a little story with you lot. So last year I was, by the way, I'm not perfect in it. Like, I'm not, like, every person in this world, we're not perfect. Everybody has mistakes. I most probably, you know, there's someone out there most probably that thought I was a shit friend to them. You know what I'm saying? And just for the record, like, if I have ever been a shit mate to you or I've made you feel away, from the bottom of my heart, I'm sorry, because last year, the way I felt, right, like I was in a deep, deep hole. And what triggered it was friendships, because so the girls that I chill with at the moment and that they've been in my life from when I was a kid, but there was a little something that happened so minor, and I actually was so stupid. I blocked every single one of my friends, and I was wrong for that, and I can admit to it. But I then started like chilling around other girls, right? And these other girls, I've always known them. It's always been like, you know them girls, right? That ain't really your circle, but you always knew them. Like, and it was always mutual respect. You go out with each other now and then. Yeah. But they're not your circle. Like, you're not around them all the time. Yeah. So they went from them friends into becoming my everyday friends, which very big mistake of mine. But I treated them like siblings. Like, within my old, like the friend group I have now that I didn't have then, we always was them friends. We break bread together. What's mine is yours. Like, we always got each other's back. Your pain is my pain. And I went into this friendship with that type of mentality. So, and I'm always going to be like that. I'm not going to change for no one. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? But what happened was, so it was my birthday on the 25th of May, and we were all meant to go Shisha Garden. And when we were meant to go Shisha Garden, these lot, like, literally, I got paid at 4. So, you know Monzo, you get paid a day early, 4 o'clock. So I could see the notification, like, your money has been transferred into another account. Like, so I clicked on it and it logged me out. So basically, I used to get my money dropping into one of my mates' account. Yeah. But she never used that account. I used it. It was my account, but
in her name.
Her name or whatever. And she logged me out. Didn't think really nothing. It was dodgy, but didn't, because they're my friends, I'm not thinking nothing of it, right? So then I thought, fuck it. Like, it is what it is. It's light work. I got ready. Give him a ring now. The girl's airing me. And then I'm thinking to myself, what's going on? The girl robbed my money. Like, she robbed me. Then she kept moving like mad gangster over the phone, like, and I just didn't understand. Nobody was really on my side. Nobody was telling her, because I kept calling around to everybody else thinking, what is wrong with this girl?
Yeah.
And everybody was kind of moving like it was normal, what she was doing. So I just kicked it on my birthday anyway. I just kicked it at home. I didn't do nothing. Then I tried change my payment into another card, and unfortunately the money went into her card again, and then she robbed me again. Then I let that go because it was like, I can't lie to you. I used to be very rowdy Asbo when I was younger, and it led me nowhere. It took me nowhere but prison and shit places that I gotta be alone, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm not trying to be on smoke all the time like it's dead to me. You feel me? So
Yeah.
I felt like, you know what? This is a learning curve. Let me learn from this one. So I left it, and remember, this is like May times June, yeah? I let them I keep taking my L's. Guess what? Holloway, not Holloway, why? What is wrong
Where
with
did
me?
that come from?
Where did I?
Yeah.
Jail bad. Halloween came up. Halloween comes, guess what happens? There's a bunch of girls, 4 a.m, outside my door. One of them looking like Harley Quinn with a baseball bat, telling me, come outside. My neighbor ended up calling Jakes, yeah. And then the Jakes were police, Jakes. But anyway, the police ended up being police officers that used to arrest me when I was younger. So then they tried to make a mockery out of me. So what, you pressing charges? I was like, I'm not pressing charges. They left. They were like, well, deal with it then. They left, didn't move them from outside my door. These lot just outside my door, creating mayhem, trolling me on the net. Like, when I tell you, you know, there's them personal jokes that only you and certain people know. So like, they'll run them type of jokes on me, mention like things that only my friends would know or my loved ones would know, literally trolling me. So I became really depressed. Like, I didn't know what to do. I felt like I can't bang out. What can I do? So I ended up going in a really dark hole, becoming really depressed, and I just felt like that was really shit. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
of course, yeah.
I can't lie. From when I was younger, I didn't like over prioritize it. I over prioritize friendships from when I was younger. So when I grew up, I felt like I don't over prioritize friendships. So why am I feeling like this? But it weren't because I over prioritized it. It's because I genuinely love these human beings.
Yeah.
I genuinely saw them as family. So when they done that, it was like, I'm down in the dumpsters. Anytime you lot felt like that?
Yes, all the time.
Many times.
But with me, it was a bit different. Like, I was friends with a girl for 3 years, and I was very vulnerable. So like, I grew up with only guys around me. All my cousins are boys, and I have 2 older brothers, so I'm the youngest. And obviously I made a girlfriend, and I was like, oh my God, like finally a girlfriend that I can actually, you know, be friends with. Like, it was cool, we was chilled, with vibes all the time. But without me knowing, I was getting mentally abused by her all the time. I would always be booking tickets from, I used to live in Slough because of my uni, and she used to make me trek from Slough all the way to London. Every single time I came, she would always just mentally abuse me. She'd always chat shit about me, put me down. She never uplifted me at all. And then I didn't see it. I was a bit blind because I was like, maybe no, this is just what friends are. And then along the line, I started clocking a lot of things about her. She started using me for money. She started using me for her benefit only. And it just kind of put me in a shit place. And every single year when the new year started, I would always say to myself, please, like, I just want my life to elevate. But because I was chilling with her, it was nothing but just pulling me down all the time. Like, it was the worst thing ever.
And I just feel like with situations like that, I semi understand, because I always used to hold on to. So with me, if somebody does me dirty, now I can cut them off straight away.
Yeah.
But before, it was like, I'll hold on to what good they've done for me.
Yeah.
Oh, but this is the person that done this for me. But I love this person. But we grew up together. But it's this. And it's really not.
And I feel like when you're kind-hearted, people like know when to take advantage,
Yeah,
and
that's
when
true.
the barriers can stop and when they don't stop. And it's like you shouldn't even be thinking to do that anyway, because like what, like why, like what
For
are you
what
getting
reason?
out
When
of
did it
anyway? Do you
change?
know what I mean? Like it just doesn't make sense personally. I feel like a lot of people are experiencing it, and it's not fair. But like I said, everything's a lesson. You get you get taught things, you learn from it, you move on, become a bigger person. Sometimes you'll go through things where it's like, well, am I gonna learn and move on from it? But you go through it again and again and again and again, and it's like,
That's what I was
when am I
just
actually
gonna
gonna
say,
learn?
because
Like,
when am I actually look, right? That I can quote them. Yeah, I told that story. We're not gonna go into telling stories because we'll be here for days, right?
Yeah, for real.
But that's what gets me depressed, right? When it happens, I feel like I've learned, right? I'll learn from somebody doing me dirty, then I feel like I learn, and then I'm just like, I don't want to go into no friendship, no anything with, oh my God, this person can do me dirty. Oh, so I'm just me. Like, I've got a big heart. Like, whether people like to say I'm tapped or I'm this, I'm that, I don't care, that's them. But I know my heart is big, innit? So, like, when I go into a friendship, it's like rare. Like, I ain't gonna go in with all of the animosity somebody else, like, because of what somebody else has done to me. I
You're
ain't
not
gonna
gonna
go
take
into
it
the
out on
friendship
someone else.
with that.
Yeah.
But then I get let down again, and it's like, what the fuck? Because it's abnormal. It is so abnormal. I am scared of making friends. I will
crazy
tell you,
people in this
I
world.
am shit scared of making friends. I rather stick to those that I grew up with, because it's like, quickly, let me just say this. So even influencers, I don't call myself an influencer. I always say I'm Nawal on the net, which I am. I ain't fucking no influencer, period. Now, when I took a long break off of social media, and there were certain influencers that would hit me up. Oh, we love you. You're lit. Rare, rare, rare. Please, let's help you rebrand. Oh, please come back on social media. I'll sit there. I'll tell them, Ray, like, I'm not mentally ready. Like, I'm going through something right now. And these human beings will be like, oh, but you're lit. You're that. You're this. You're that. And I thought they were good people, right? I started this podcast, and there's people drawing me out. Same people that were telling me, oh, rebrand, go do you, you're so lit. They're on the net cussing me and cussing my appearance and the way I look, and that, saying who dresses like that and all of this dumb shit. Now,
Insecurity,
do
innit?
you know what I mean? But it's like, it's nuts out there, Carl. Like, someone will show you mad love, and then without you knowing, they're straight fugazi after.
Straight switch up, literally. It's mad.
It's so crazy.
But one thing that obviously some people forget to realize is that obviously you make mistakes, but obviously some mistakes you can make, they're obviously really bad, but as long as you look at it as a mistake and you don't continue doing the same thing, then that's just progress. So we need to understand, like, okay, so you've been in a friendship group where it's really like, like, I don't want to be with these people. So you've now seen the red flags. So you now know for the next friendship to not, like,
To avoid the red
to
flags.
avoid what you was just in, to not,
But I'm a true believer of, like, people show you what they want to
want-
show
yeah,
you, not who they really are.
Their true colours will begin to show like 6 months in, and you're thinking, why didn't you show me this person beforehand so I knew what I was getting myself into? But they wouldn't do that. That's how it works.
I feel like, especially with us girls, like, I'm Muslim in it, like, and you know what it says, the most population, I think, in hell are women because of backbiting and the things they do to each other, yeah? Now, my thing is, I already know that, and I know that's a fact, but it's like, why you gotta be like, I just wanna ask the women, like, why you gotta be so evil? Like, why you gotta be so malice? Like, even on the last pod, I don't want to talk about man. Like, I don't want to be that pod that always talks about man, because man, at least I'm a problem. Yeah? But even when it, like, I spoke about it on the last ep, bro, like, there'll be girls, yeah, like, how you're my mate, right? And I'll be like, oh, like, I like this guy, or I might show interest in a guy, and then before you know it, that mate that I was telling that is now talking or, doing a thing like people like to say with the guy. And it's like, bro, you will never see a man do that to his friend. You will never see a man, violate his friend as much. So why is it when it comes to us women, we think it's normal to disrespect our own friends? Like I said earlier at the beginning, I'm not perfect. There might be someone out there that I've hurt or I've done.
Yeah.
But one thing I can say, there's something below the belt in it. Like, bro, we can cuss each other and that, but I won't hit below the belt. There's no way in hell I'm going below that belt. Like earlier when we were talking, when you were telling me about your old best friend and the shit she was saying, like that shit's mental.
And the things she would do, even with, because obviously at the time I was dating someone, and she would like say things like, oh, but he called me yesterday, and like try to trigger me. And because I'm better than that, I'm saying, do you know what? I know you lie anyway. So why am I going to go to your level and stoop down and do what you're doing? Because it's not going to get me anywhere. You're just itching and hating on yourself because you want to be me, and you're not going to get that. And I feel like it's happened a lot, like last year, the year before that, multiple years where occasions like that have happened. And it's like, I can only count my friends on my fingers now because of how much shit I've had to cope with and deal with because of girls alone. Like, it's just nuts. Like, it's mad. Like, I can't believe it sometimes.
No, 100%. And I feel like, when I was a kid, I said this earlier as well. When I was a kid, I over-prioritized friendships. Like, and now, alhamdulillah, I'm really close to my mum. Like, really close to her. Because I always used to, because, like, you're Albanian, you're Somali, like, Danish, Yemeni, but we come from cultures, like, backgrounds, and you can imagine sitting down with your parent talking about certain things, it's a no-no, right?
Yeah.
So because of that, like, I felt like, right, I can't chat to my mum, now I talk to my mum about everything, guys, like, because
so good.
why am I gonna go to it? Because I'll go to a friend, I'll let a friend know I still talk to my mates, big them up. I love the people in my life today. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. I'm not in a toxic, environment. But why am I gonna go to a human being where my mum can feel that human being's shoes?
True.
And I know not everybody in this world has that, but I feel like it's very important to get close to a family member. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Instead of a mate, because like with mates, look, like you've had, when we were talking earlier, guns we're talking, like.
Yeah, I've had the maddest shit. Oh my God. I've had people trying to turn up to my house, trying to like, not just kill me, but like kill my mum as well if I didn't come out. I've had people offer to, oh yeah, do you want a weapon? I'll give it to you and you can do this, this and that. And it was my best friend of 3 years, who I classified as my sister, who ended up giving up my postcode to these people. And I was one girl against 7. And the thing with me is I don't like putting people like I don't like to get people involved. So it's like, this is my fight. I'm not trying to get my friend or this or that to get involved because this is my doing. Do you know what I mean? So obviously, I would obviously expect the same back of the other person. Like, but instead the other person decided, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to bring 7 people onto you. And then that's what happened. And it came to a point where I couldn't even leave my house. Like, I couldn't leave my house for like 3 months, 4 months. And I had to just kind of like, I had to always put a smile though, because on TikTok, I would be on live all the time. People asking me, are you good? Are you okay? Obviously, I wasn't okay, but I would lie saying, yeah, no, I'm good. Like, do you know what I mean? Because I don't want people to worry about me.
100%.
Yeah.
But I want you to know, Joanna, and I want anyone that's like us, that's been through anything like this, to understand, don't ever change your personality and the way you are because of things that's happened, because it's really hard to maintain yourself. I was locked up in my house, like, alhamdulillah, I'm out now and doing all of this, but heartbreak within friendships are fucking real, because that's abnormal. And I want you to know that you are beautiful and you are a good person, and for you to talk about what you're talking about and to talk about your experiences is a thing. No, there's a young kid out there watching you that knows rare. Like, people out there are nuts. They're mad. Like, I know a girl, right? When we were younger, I'm cool with this girl until today. Bless her, really like her. She went out with her mates, right? And when she went out with her mates, the girls were really jealous of her, and they ended up pinning her down and throwing kettle water all over her until the girl's skin literally came off of her. And
Oh my God.
it's mental. Like this will be the same person you ate breakfast with that's doing this to you. And I feel like you really gotta be wary when it comes to your mates. And like I said, I'm really anti. Like, I can't be friends with just anybody. I don't care. There's nowadays as well, young kids, like I'm 27 soon. I know you lot are quite young. Nowadays, you lot's generation and that, like, they're on this whole, let's link up when we're pretty, because we're pretty. What is that about? Why do people link it up? Why are they linking up because they're pretty?
That's so true.
I think it's like, because obviously social media in itself, the platform is just mad. Like, the things you'll find and see is crazy. But with women especially, I feel like, like, you're pretty, I'm pretty, let's be pretty together. But that's not getting you nowhere. It's just faces that you're liking. What about the person in itself? Like, what if I'm so terrible, I do something so bad to you, but I'm pretty, you wouldn't even care? Do you know what I mean?
100%.
And what's going on there? Like, I don't understand. Like, what's that doing for you, really?
Have people tried to link up with you because of your following? Because I see people linking up because of followers and dumb, goofy shit like that.
I've had a girl, so the person that was actually onto me, it was her cousin. She was like 17 years old. I'm 21 years old, if you guys don't know. And she saw the whole situation on TikTok that happened, and she tried to be bestie with me. And if you guys don't know, I do nails on the side. So she was like, do you want to do my nails? And I was like,
in, girl.
Thank you. She was like, can you do my nails? And I was like, yeah, cool, I'll do it. Because obviously experience, I want to like build something.
I put a photo.
So obviously, this was during the time where I didn't even leave my house because obviously everyone was onto me. She was trying to convince me so much, like, it's okay, don't worry, like, I don't speak to her no more. She comes to my house now, and I'm like to her, like, listen, like, no one knows that I live here. So if anyone asks, that I don't live here, because obviously everyone found out my postcode. My post got bathed out to 500 people on live, and then there was people waiting outside, just waiting for me. I was like, oh shit, like, my family live here, my nephews, everything. And then later on, I don't speak to her no more. She just snaked me straight up. And I don't know if she's friends with her cousin back again, but maybe they are, and they're trying to plot something, or I don't know. And I'm just bare like...
Can I tell you something, Joanna? Seeing as we're from the same area as well, do you call the police?
Yeah, do you know what it is? I try to, but I need to have a lot of evidence, and obviously because everything's on TikTok Live, not everything, like, for example, if we're on TikTok Live on their account, the live is saved on their phone, not on mine, and some people don't screen record, so it's a thing where it's like, I need a lot of evidence. For example,
I hear what you're saying. The reason why I asked you that is because I believe I was mentally groomed into not calling the police. I always talk about this, always. And I feel like to normalize calling 999 is a must. Like, normalize calling it, because this is what I'm saying to you. Say today, like, let me leave you out of it for a second. My situation, when they come outside my door, say I picked up a little something, and I went to go do something. It's me behind them doors, it's me in jail. It's not them. You know what I'm saying? And it's them that's antagonizing you. It's them that's outside your house. It's you that's trying to ignore it. It's you that's taking all your L's. My thing was, I'm getting embarrassed. You're embarrassing me. You're doing all of this to me. You're robbing my money. You're doing all of this to me. I am now sitting at home depressed. And I won't even lie to you. I don't live too far from these individuals. Yeah. So every time I'm going shop, I'm like this, looking behind, like, and
same.
I remember I went Lidl with my mum, and my mum cried when we went back home because I had a panic attack and I fainted. And my mum knows me to be, like, she calls me Mahmoud at home, like I'm the son she never had. So she knows this. And she was like, what's good? I was like, Mom, I'm tired. Like, I'm tired. I can't get away from all of this. It's too much. And I come to peace with it. You know what I said? I dare a bitch try me. I dare a man try me. You're going to prison. Because I know I'm not doing nothing to antagonize you. I know I'm doing nothing to make you act this way. So if you think you're going to keep putting me in this dark hole and getting away with it, please touch me. Like, I want them to, so I can send them to prison. And I don't feel a way about it.
No, that was like with me though, with that situation I told you about. I went to the police about it. 'Cause she went to my dad's house, basically putting my family in danger. Like, whether you was going to do anything with it or not, it's the fact that you thought about doing it and
Do
you
you
done
want to
it.
quickly say it? Because I feel like I can hear the comments already. What is the situation?
Okay, so basically I had this like best friend, literally she was like my sister, like literally like one of my closest girls. And we fell out over the most stupidest thing ever. I think it was because I was on live and I was ignoring her for about like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Anyway, she was a weirdo, obsessive. And she was like basically getting onto me on messages saying like, you're this, you're that, la la la. Got blown out of proportion. One thing led to another. She was basically trying to like expose me, like just baiting out same with you, baiting out my address, telling people where I live, because obviously I wasn't living with my dad at the time, I was living in South. And she was like baiting out my dad's ID, baiting out my ID. So it wasn't just mine, she was baiting out my family's as well. All this time I kept it in. I was like, when I see her in it. And there was only so much I could take. Like, I'm not gonna get into depth with the whole thing, but she's done a lot to me. I'm not gonna lie. Like speaking about my mum, Elena Hristo, just talking the most. And then it got to a point where I suffer with really bad mental health, obviously, because like when my mum passed away. So gradually, like it was just getting worse and worse over time. And then when all of that happened with her, she was my closest because I didn't have family to talk to. She was my family.
You got me.
Love you. But yeah, like I was like, do you know what? I'm going to the feds. I don't care. I gave in evidence because she sent a video like saying, oh, like I got like this on me. Like I'm going to her yard. I was like, cool. I got the video. Thanks for that. Went to the police, done an interview with her. They basically said that because the video wasn't showing the weapons she had properly, they couldn't do much. Anyways, that died down. They basically closed the whole case. And then like yesterday, I'm seeing her liking my shit. I was like,
she's trying to patronise
like, you're the same
you.
girl that was doing the madness. Like, who are you, please? Like,
You know, with that whole like, we'll get into TikTok for a second, yeah. So like when I first went on TikTok, yeah. Big up management, big up you lot behind the scenes. I love and adore you lot, but it took a lot to get me back on social media. And when I jumped on social media, right, I had them girls that done all of that to me. They done more as well, by the way. I just can't be asked to just keep telling the story. But they made like troll accounts with their names. So the name, like they wanted me to know it's them. And then they will say things about me, like, you know, that I could know and they could only know. They will troll me. They will say my mum don't love me because I don't live at home. Because I don't live at my mum's home.
Yeah.
They scream my mum don't love me. They write fuckery. And don't get shit twisted. It's only because they're dying for your attention.
Yeah.
I had to tell myself. Well, I didn't have to tell myself. These lot had to tell me. These lot had to tell me, babe, tighten up. These lot are on a mission to get you off of the net. They don't like
but you know, because they
to
know
see you
so
prosper.
well.
That's
Yeah.
so true. That's
Yeah, it's true. And because they know you so well, they know what would
What
trigger
buttons,
you.
yeah.
That's what happened with me. Like, she knew exactly what to say, how to say it, when to say it. That's when I flipped. I was like, no, I can't do this anymore. Like, what the hell?
Heartbreak when it comes down to. I think. What do you think is worse, when you break up with a man or when you break up with a friend that you actually love?
100%.
A friend. I think a friend is so much worse.
Yeah, no, facts. That's so true. Because like you eat with them, you sleep with them. It's like that. It's not like a relationship where like, it's like I can't explain it. But with a friend, it's like you're doing everything like sisters. You're like sisters. You're like, you classify each other as blood, and then they do something like that. They backstab you, and it's just like, but why do you have to do
That's how you know there's two type of friends, I believe.
Yeah.
I believe there's two type of friends. The friends that will treat like us.
Yeah.
Yeah, that believe my friend is my sister, that is me, basically. And then there's the ones with just, you know what, like, you're fun for me. I like going out with you.
Yeah.
Oh, I like,
Yeah.
I like, you know, having the company around now and then, but then they don't have love for you. I feel like, I don't know how you can suss a human being out, but I feel like we need to start sussing people out ASAP.
Yeah, no.
Viewers, I'm talking to you. Suss them out because it's peak, man.
No, it's true. Yeah.
The other thing I wanted to touch on, cancel culture. What do you lot think of cancel culture, guys?
But to cancel people out.
Yeah.
I agree with that, and I think it should be more of a thing because there's a lot of people having a platform thinking they're this amazing person that they're faking on screen, but really and truly that's not them. They're just faking it for the camera.
Me and you are totally opposite, you know. I hate cancel
think?
culture. I hate it. I hate cancel culture so much. I hate it
Why?
because, bro, like on TikTok, do you know they try cancel me all the time? Every time I go
Yeah,
live,
I've
you clocked
seen
in
it,
it.
I've seen
They try cancel me. So like, bro, they'll be like, they'll be, bro, have you lot seen them white ladies on TikTok, yeah, that like they try to be Jamaican. They got
Oh,
a
yeah, I've seen
I'm not
that.
Jamaican, why? But it bothers me. It
They come
bothers
on
me.
my For You
They'll be like, what go on bedroom? What you do? What you talking
I've
about?
seen
Like
that.
the
Like,
whole
you're forcing
time,
it.
the whole conversation, like
Yeah.
it's as though, yeah, you know the conversation we had the whole time. Imagine I was doing it in a Jamaican accent. These times I'm from Somalia.
Yeah, it's like
Ain't that a bit dodgy?
Yeah.
Anyway, so I was vocal about it, innit? I saw people that associate with them, and then once I got on live with them, I said, well, go on for these like people that think they're Jamaican, like, don't it bother you? And then someone asked me, oh yeah, but someone asked me about my wig once. It was funny. They were like, yeah, but don't you wear their hair, whatever. But I don't care about that.
Yeah.
Bun that one. But it's always like a black person coming for their defense. That's what bothers me. And there's this weirdos, I ain't even gonna say their names, yeah. A couple, that's all I'm gonna say, yeah. The guy's white, innit? So the guy doesn't like the way that I talk or whatever, and the way I said all of that. So his girl was like, yeah, but what about if they said that to you? And I said, I will tell them, you lips dogs, you got Rizzler lips, yeah. I told them, yeah, you go into bed. I will say you go into bed with your shoes on. And what? And then everyone was like, she's racist. How can I be racist to a white person, number one?
Yeah.
It's discriminating.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not racist. But they started going, she's racist to white people. She's racist to white people. I could not stand it. Every other day there's someone trying to cancel me. Then you got the other one that was Islamophobic, yeah?
Mate.
Do I wear a headscarf on TikTok? No, yeah? Why? Why is it that this woman thinks it's okay to say anything to do with my religion? Like, if you're gonna cuss me, like, because I'm cussing, you know, the way you pretend to be black. I'm cussing your accent. I'm cussing you, right? So why can't you cuss the way I look, the way I act? Why are you saying anything about the hijab? Why are you saying anything about God, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam? Why are you saying that? Then you had other people taking up for her, like Muslim people taking up for her.
Can I just quickly say, can we normalize like female Muslim ladies that want to not wear a hijab? Like, it's normal.
Yeah.
Like, it's not something we have to do. Obviously,
We have
kinda
to.
have to do
No,
it.
we
but-
do have to, but it's not your job to oppress
And
anybody.
you're not the person that's going to be judging me about it. So please don't do that. Do you know what I mean?
100, but you know what it is, Sumeya? Sadly to say, yeah, we're always gonna get it. Inshallah, may God make us those, you know, them pious women. And I shout out, you know what I love? You know the ones that really care about you, that hit you up in the DMs on some, sis, fear Allah. This is, I love them
so
type of
cute,
people because you're really worried about me
big up
and
you guys.
going to hell. That's what you're worried about, and that's why you're hitting me up. But if you're in my comments on some rare, trust me, I'm gonna cuss you. I'm gonna let you know about your dirty
But
mum.
that's what you should be expecting, though, because did you think you could say that and me just stay
And
quiet?
get away
No,
with
mate.
it.
Sorry,
Real talk.
Wrong person.
But yeah, going back to the whole fucking cancel culture shit, I can't stand it. There's always somebody trying to cancel me. And I think, I'll be honest, shall I be honest, you know? I'm like Wiley. If I was going to compare myself to anyone, it would be like Wiley. You can't cancel someone that can't be cancelled.
Yeah, that's fact.
Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, they cancelled Wiley, but everybody that loves Wiley still loves Wiley. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm Marmite, you either like me or you don't. I'm going to keep saying that. And I'm not everybody's cup of tea. Like, it don't make no sense. Even when it comes down to, like, you know, like the whole conversation with the LGBT community. I'm Muslim today. In my religion, I'm a sinner anyway, yeah? What I do is very much sinful. But with like the LGBT community, right? When I have conversations with them and that, like, they tend to ask me about my religion. They know obviously I'm Muslim, yeah? But they'll see the fact that I'm like talking to them normal. I'm not judging them, nothing. I'm not judging you. You're a human.
Yeah.
If I like you as a human, why do I care who tickles your fancy, whether you like women or men? Why do I care? It's not my business.
Yeah.
But what I don't like is they love to bring up like the conversation. So they'll bring up, I'll be having a normal conversation with a gay person. Then they'll be like, oh yeah, but like your people and that they're homophobic. This, that, like there was somebody that was screaming how majority of my followers are homophobic. Unfortunately they are.
Yeah.
But they're my followers, but they're Somali and Muslim followers. Do you get it? So they don't agree with it. You feel me?
Yeah.
So now, I don't know why you want me to talk for the followers. I'm talking for me. I'm letting you know I don't mind you as a human. If you ask me today, what I'm doing, is it a sin? Being gay, is it a sin? Yes, it is, because it says it in my religion. I'm never ever gonna go against my religion.
Yeah.
So why do you keep having this conversation with me? It's because they want me to slip up, say something so they can cancel me.
Yeah.
And I can't stand it. What's all of this cancel culture about?
You know what? It's true though. You have a point still. Obviously, I saw it in a different aspect, the whole cancel culture. But obviously, from your aspect, it does make sense. Like,
What do you think? How would it benefit? And the other thing I was gonna say, when it comes down to cancel culture, if you deep who gets cancelled, it's black people, it's coloured people. Us coloured people, yeah. As soon as you say, all right, they come up with something a coloured person said, yeah, or did, that's it, they're gone.
Yeah,
But when it's like a white person,
they wouldn't hear it.
they forget about it later on. It'll be a conversation. Like the bonnet girl, yeah? Watch, yeah, the bonnet girl.
I ain't heard about her anymore. She's gone.
yeah.
You know, it was
That
only
my
for a
thing
couple
yesterday.
days.
Now she's gone. I don't even see her things anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, I feel like cancel culture is a myth. I feel like, you know what, if you're a good human, you know what I'm saying, then it don't phase you.
Yeah, no, that's facts.
You know what I mean? Cancel culture can never phase me.
Same.
Word.
It couldn't. I wouldn't let it, you know what I mean?
I feel like people try to find a way to cancel you in general anyway. Like, I'm sure you experience it a lot from people. I'm
Yeah,
sure you
so
do as
much.
well. It's like, why? Like,
Bro, I see people moaning about what, please plug in the world, what you do. This girl is a queen. Girls, if you lot want, to find out what your man's up to, hit up
No,
Juana
word.
on TikTok. Because, Juana, plug us in.
Okay, so basically, I do this thing on TikTok Live. So for females or even mandem, it can work for both because I don't mind. I'll hold both genders out. So let's say your man or your girl is like, you feel like they're cheating, yeah? Just, send me a DM. I'll do it on Big Live so everyone can see it. And you send me like their number, their age, the area they live in, and some extra information if you want. I'll basically move to them and I'll convince them that I'm like a girl, like I'm really pretty, I'm really this, I'm really that, or whatever, and then they will fall for it.
How many has fell for it?
Majority of the time, all of them. I mean, about like 2 people have passed a lot.
Anyone broke up?
Yeah, a lot.
wow.
People that have been together for 5 years, and some of them are getting married in like a bit. And like I've been the one to like kind of help them. To be honest, some people may disagree with it, but I
don't
I'm
disagree
all
with
for
it.
because,
I'm
like,
toxic anyway.
you know, like that.
Yeah,
Please,
like,
if I had the
imagine-
thing right now, I'll give him.
yeah.
Should we do it?
You're moving mad.
Do you want to do it right now?
mad.
Pass me my phone.
Like, I
We're
don't
doing
know.
it.
Give me some information on them though.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh God, no, this is bad.
Are you sure?
I don't trust nobody anyway. I chat to about 20. So
Because I know if I give my man
Oh,
listen,
God.
I'll start crying for days.
I'm so no. This is mad.
do I want to do it?
You don't. Pass me your phone.
Yeah, you
don't
don't.
do it, don't
Don't
do it.
listen. Look at me. Don't do it to yourself.
Don't do it.
Why
don't
don't
do
do
it.
it to yourself?
Your own heart.
Yeah,
For real,
mom.
don't do it. Don't do it.
Pass me your phone.
Because men are. actually
Khatle, just take it from her.
Sorry, guys, I was going to do it, but, like, I might just have to keep this one around, man. He's entertaining, fam. Like, I don't want to get rid of him. But, yeah,
Not yet.
it's lit. But people break up.
Yeah, a lot of people, and it's mad because some of them are actually like, because let's say some of them are from Birmingham, I lie saying I'm from Brum too, like I moved like 6 months ago, I'm new here, and then they're like, all right, say nothing, I'll pull up, like I'll come pick you up, and then I'm like, but you don't know me, and they're like, it's calm, we can get to know each other, and I'm like, and then more time their girl is behind that on my live, preying everything, and I'm just like, I feel so.
Do you know which one made me laugh? I don't think you understand. I actually watch Juana all the time. Yeah. Bro, You see the one that lied about his death?
What?
Wait, which one? There was so many people.
There was a guy that lied. He was like, I'm off of social media now. All my followers think I'm dead.
Yes, him.
And
him.
my man's tapped. He was like,
yeah.
like, oh, my followers think I'm dead.
Wait, film me in here.
It was so weird.
What happened?
Go and
So
tell
basically,
us.
there's this guy. Yeah, I'm not gonna mention his name because apparently he blew off TikTok or whatever. And then some girl had sent me the number saying this is gonna be funny, entertaining. And I was like, cool. I called him, and then I was like, yo, and he was like, who's this? I'm like, oh, like I'll give a fake name, like this is whatever. I got your number from like your boy. He'll be like, who's your boy? I'll be like, I'm not gonna say nothing. Obviously, your boy will come to you and tell you. These times there is no boy. I'm just trying shit.
Yeah.
And then he's bare going on and on and on, talking to me, saying that I'm gonna kill myself if you let me down, blah, blah, blah. I'm thinking, oh shit, like in my head, I'm thinking, oh shit, like is someone actually gonna end themselves off?
He just put mad guilt on you.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit. And then after we started talking for half an hour. Imagine I'm on live, half an hour the convo going. And he's like, oh come, let's link. Like, it was at 2 a.m. He was at Travelodge. And then he was like, come Travelodge. I was like, no, like I'll meet you tomorrow for a coffee and stuff. And after he was like to me, I was like to him, what's your name? And he gave me his name, and he was like, I asked for his social media just to like, you know. And he gave it, and he was like, make sure you don't type up my name on Google. And I was like, why? He was like, because obviously I faked my death, blah, 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 and it went viral. And then I was just like, what the fuck did I just get myself into? Like, I don't know. It's a madness. And then, yeah, he kind of fell in love with me. I can't lie to you.
Over the phone?
Yeah, over the phone. He doesn't even know how I look like.
Oh, God.
And then somebody, because they found his social media, they DM'd him and was like, by the way, you're on live. Everyone's watching. Like, there's 5K people watching you right now. And then he got a bit mad. He joined my live. And he was like, what the fuck is this? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, shit.
I need to start watching your lives.
Nah, yeah.
I'm going to do it.
It's mad.
Nah, it's funny. I think we won't do it on YouTube. I think I might just do it in a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
But I can't lie, man. I respect what you do and keep pushing.
you.
Don't let nobody bring you down for it.
Yeah.
I was getting so creeped out, Sumeya. How's people, trying to say she's like wrong,
For exposing people.
for exposing people.
But like,
Do you know what, yeah? The things people will say and do is just a joke. Like,
yeah, facts.
Mad.
I'd say that.
Because, like, if you don't like it, then cool, keep it to yourself. But other people watch my shit, and it's not just you just hating. Obviously, there's other people hating too, but you're the only one right now mentioning shit about it. Like, I don't care.
There's so many bitter people. Guys, don't let... Bro, I swear on everything I love, last night... Guys, I'm an emotional human. I'm very emotional. And last night, I was feeling away because there was a girl I really liked. Like, I quoted it earlier. I really liked her. I thought she was a cool girl. And she just kept coming for my pod. And when I found out, it was like, Red, the last conversation we had was, I love you, you're lit, and now you're really trying to bring me down. But then my friends then sat me down and was like, Red, like, you need to understand you're clearly going places, like, and don't let this, dishearten you or make you not want to do what you're doing because you're going to have people chatting. And if you see people chatting negatively, just know that you're doing something. Like, there's a reason and they want to stop you from doing it. So,
Juana, you know you're doing well when people are hating.
Sumeya's jumping on YouTube. We're making sure of it. Yeah? Maya.
you know, with me, yeah.
Sumeya. But I always say Sumeya.
I know. I keep being.
You know why though?
What?
Because my cousin's called Sumeya. Her name's Sumeya, right? That's how you say it in Somali.
Yeah.
But in school, we always used to say Sumeya.
That used to give me a headache,
Did it?
In school, people used to call me that. I said, that's not my name. It's not my name. I used to get onto it.
I used to get, look, my name's Nawal, right? No one could say that. So I'd get Nawal, Nawal. Oh, I hated it. Nawal
So
was the
jarring.
worst. Nawal.
In the end, I was just like, my name's May. Love.
That's it. Period.
Love.
No, honestly though, man, guys, it was so lovely having you lot on here.
Thank you for having me.
You know, and they're friends of the pod, so guys, get used to their faces because they're gonna be back.
You'll definitely be back, 100%.
Plug in your socials, guys. You lot did not do that.
Oh, yeah.
Plug in your socials.
Look at me going to look for it. My Insta's Sumeya_Abby. Should I spell it out? Because people don't know how to spell my name.
No, it'll be at the bottom
Okay,
anyway.
yeah, and then Snapchat is Maya.VII.
For me, all social media is not Juana, but it's Juana. So like marijuana, but take off Mary, so Juana.
Oh, I just want to marry Juana.
Oh my God.
But guys, it's been lovely. I love this episode.
you.
I feel
Thank
like
you so
it's
much,
very,
Mum.
very, very needed.
Yeah, 100.
Yeah, stay away from toxic friends,
Facts.
guys.
They're the
Suss out
worst.
people.
Facts.
And respect your friends. Respect your friends, or don't have any at all.
Keep your head
Period.
high, guys.
Yeah, 100.
It's been real. It's been true. You know what's these. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, guys. Subscribe. Love. Bye.